Okay, I'm about to go over how Roku went up 12% today and options contracts went up over 900%. This was a crazy day. Um, as you can see here, the options contracts went up over 800, 900%. Today, Roku went up $53, so 12% gain on the stock. So there are certain requirements that I have when it comes to finding plays. So let me take this out. It's Fibonacci lines here. Basically, what I look for is for the stock to have a squeeze. So of course, a TTM squeeze indicator. It has to have a squeeze on the 15, 10 minute, and 5 minute time frames. It also has to have stacked moving averages, and it also has to have a squeeze on a daily time frame. And what this means, TTM squeeze histogram is less than 0, is where, let me show you, is where on the 4-hour time frame, the TTM squeeze histogram is losing that momentum from the downside going up to the upside. So this is how it looked yesterday in that area. So go back here to scan. So, and also it has to have at least 1 million in value for that day. And I don't like the stock to move more than 2% for the day, right? Because if it moves more than 2% for the day, it may that may be the move. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't like to trade stocks that move more than 2% for the day. So let me go back here. So yesterday, Roku didn't move that much, of course. Like all it did yesterday was squeeze to get ready for that move today. So as far as my requirements, of course, when I mentioned the 15-minute time frame and all those time frames that have a squeeze like this, and it was getting ready for a big, massive move for today. Let's see. Another requirement for me is for that stock the candle need to be right above the 8 EMA line. So as you can see here, it was right above the 8 EMA line, ready for takeoff for the next day, and that's what happened. And let's see. And I also like my candles are colored a certain way because I have an indicator called super trend candles, and of course you can get those from simplertrading.com. And I think the lady that made these candles, her name is Danielle Shea. She's a phenomenal trader, and that's pretty much where I learned this from. And you see how the candles, they were green here, yellow, red, then right here it turned yellow, but it still wasn't time for me to trade. I wasn't ready to mess with it then, but here that candle turned green. It was getting ready for that bullish move, up to it got very close to the target line, which is my 1272 extension line. Got very close to it. That line is at 481. Stock got all the way up to 473 today.